Good evening, Central Indiana, and welcome to Porch Time Live from JTH Construction Studio. We have a full room cast of characters in here tonight, and I am off camera. Thank the Lord for that. The face for radio is back at it. So we will get to these fine individuals here momentarily. Let me say real quick, we are live at JTH Construction Studio. Contact Joe for all your construction needs, 765-913-8599. American Basement Solutions, Mr. Larry Ralph Sr., going to be rainy and wet soon enough. Have him come out and check out your crawl space in your basements. 1-877-409-2837. Fathom Real Estate, perfect timing. Teresa Messmer just popped on. Contact Teresa for all your real estate needs. 765-341-8911. Wellspring, that's Bob Goodrum's group. 765-346-6661. They handle a lot of the homeless situation here in town. If you got stuff you want to donate, go on down there to Wellspring and talk to Bob. Stids Comfort Systems. Call Caleb Stidd at 765-346-0195. Livewire Electrical Consulting. That's a tongue twister. Call Tom at 765-792-4012. Wayman's Furnished Appliance and Mattress. Give Mark a call at 765-342-4339. The Yard Barber, Andrew Payton, 765-318-4108. Hometown Nutrition, we love our ladies down there, 765-315-0738. The protein shakes, iced coffee, boosted teas, and smoothies. Hello, Joy. Hello, Mike. Logan's Cosmos, 765-318-3388. And, of course, Drink of the Creek, Cedar Creek, we have 12 concerts, 26 bands, starting May 20th. Should be an outstanding season out at Cedar Creek. We got a lot of sponsors. That's good, though. We need more.
Always.
Big night tomorrow night. We have the event at Mardi Gras on Main Street at Brick House on Main. Wednesday night, I will be at J2 Live down there with Justine and Rye and all those yahoos down there. That'll be a fun night. Don't forget our golf outing. We need sponsors and teams for that. I'm going to get through. I haven't got a location yet, though, so I'll get yelled at. I didn't get responses today. Burger Boys Thursday night. Location unknown at this point in time. We might be in Beth's Kitchen eating burgers off the grill. So,
Might be
right, because we're a hunt family, right?
That's right.
All right. Without further ado, Mr. Bill Pilot and the Artesian Chess Club is back in studio. Bill, it's always fun to see you, and I'm glad to have you back.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
You've been doing all right?
Doing good, yeah.
You've been busy.
A little bit.
And once again, you're gearing up for a state tournament to be held right here in Martinsville.
Yes. We're bringing the Scholastic Chess of Indiana Team Championships back to Martinsville on March 18th.
That's phenomenal.
It is. We did it in 2019, and I had so many people say you got to bring it back. We had this little pandemic thing happen, but we were able to bring it back, and so. We're expecting probably 500 kids and over 1,000 parents and coaches to come to town on the St. Patrick's Day weekend.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now this is the same state championship was 2019.
Correct.
How did that go? Did that go smooth? And facilities had enough room all the way around?
Yeah, it was great. And it's even bigger now with the field house.
I was going to say, we've got more room now.
We do. But it was really neat to see because so many people that came were like, they were super impressed with the high school. They thought it was brand new.
Right.
And they were like, this is really nice.
It's still sinking. But
it's still sinking. But hey.
That was a joke when we were in school, too.
Other
it's
than
still the
that.
same. So, yeah.
I mean, when you build the pool on the second floor, this thing happens.
I never could understand that. Yeah.
But they really liked it. They didn't know a lot about Martinsville, and people were like super interested. They didn't know about John Wooden's history, so they were learning about that too. And so, I heard a lot of great things from local businesses about people coming and spending money here locally and trying the restaurants and everything. So were just like, people wanted to come back, and we're like, yeah, why not? Let's show off our town. It's pretty cool.
Well, I can probably count on one hand how many state tournaments of any magnitude we've had in this community, and what this does from our community is amazing. It's a showcase not only for the high school but the whole community, and This is good. We need it right now.
Yeah.
We need people interested to move into Morgan County, into Martinsville. There's going to be subdivisions going up soon. There's going to be housing going up soon. They're done with the highway finally through our area.
Yes.
And eventually they'll be done with the city streets too. So
Eventually.
I mean, what's the driving force behind this? Who gets it? Does someone call you and say, "Hey, you interested in holding a chess tournament?" Or?
Well, the first time we hosted it, we actually put together a big proposal to the organizing body who does this, and so it was like one of these PowerPoint presentations with pictures of the high school inside and out and all that kind of stuff, and took pictures around town and kind of what we were about, and that it wasn't just hey, we're just going to use the building. It's like the town was actually, interested and friendly and wants people to come. So kind of told that story, and they like to host this up in northern Indiana just because there are a lot more, a lot of people up there and a lot more chess clubs up there.
Sure.
So they're a little skeptical to come all the way down here, but they really liked it and
put on a good show.
Yeah.
And
yeah. It
went
went really well.
Again.
Yeah.
It's like the Super Bowl. You do a good job once, they're going to come back around to you.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah.
How long have you been involved with the chess club, the Artesian Chess Club? Did you originate it? Did you
No, we didn't originate it. What happened was there was a teacher here locally that had a chess club. It actually started with two of them just playing over lunch, and then what happened is after a while he left the school and there wasn't anybody to pick up the program. So at that point, both my two sons were playing. So I asked permission from my wife, Beth. And she's like, "Yep, we can do this." So we just went in and said, "Hey, we'd like to try it and keep it going." I'm terrible at chess.
Right.
I still am. These guys will tell you.
But you're the coach.
Well, yeah, yeah. Well, they rise above.
Right. Makes the coach look good.
Makes the coach look good.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was like 12 years ago, 11, 12 years ago that we started doing this.
Well, that's awesome because of not only what you're doing for the school, but for these kids, having direction, having someone there, teaching the game, even if you're bad at it, somebody has to take the reins.
Yeah,
and you've done that.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. That's very cool.
Yeah.
You want to introduce the bunch that you got in here?
Yeah.
If we can.
Yeah, sure. Let me go kind of this way. So the tall guy here, this is Kevin Hong. He's been with our club since he was in kindergarten. Actually, he's a senior in high school now. He is an amazing chess player. I mean, like
this is a farce right here. I did not. Corey, Kevin told Beth he is a master of chess. One guess new play it. No, we cleared that up before the show started. I didn't mean to interrupt, Bill.
We can make it happen, though. I mean, I think everybody wants to see this. So. No, but what I was going to say is Kevin is actually in his age group in the top 100, 150 players in the entire United States.
Really?
He is a very, very good player.
You have the right Kevin on that side of the chessboard. Then.
Correct.
Good to go.
Very, very, very good.
That's phenomenal right there.
Yes. Sitting next to him is Mavis Gardner.
Hi, Mavis. Mavis, say hi. And Corey, tell me if you can hear Mavis. How you doing, Mavis?
Good.
Man, a few words.
He just started playing with us this year, and he's been to 2 tournaments. And how many wins do you have? So
rolling,
doing great,
swinging.
So, and then we have Josie Kent.
I've seen her on TikTok. I think.
No, very low.
With the hamsters.
Swing your mic around if you would. This one to her. There you go, and just talk into that. You're fine. You don't have to raise up. You're fine. There you go.
Okay.
So Josie this is your second year playing with us.
Yeah.
She got off to such a good start. She decided to actually go play in a national tournament last spring.
Wow.
Right? How was that?
It was exciting.
So yeah, and you played even at all before you came and joined us that first time?
Nope, it was my first time.
So,
really?
Yeah.
So self-taught, or how did you pick the game up?
So I saw a teacher just move the pieces around, and I was like, oh, That's how it works. Okay. And then I had a friend of mine. He played.
No, wait a minute,
and he
wait a
sat
minute,
down
wait a
and
minute.
helped
That's
me.
not how it works.
Yeah, he sat down and he helped.
That is
me.
not how it works because I could sit and watch these two play and go, "Oh, that's how it works," and I wouldn't pick it up. That's amazing what you did. That's like someone that watches someone plays a violin and picks a violin up and plays the
I
violin.
actually did that too.
See,
I did. I went to my school and it had the violin thingy where you got to try it. I went there and I played it and they're like, oh.
so you're got some God-given
Yeah.
talent right off. The
Yeah,
bat.
we'll all be
That's-
working for Josie someday.
I
I
was
think.
gonna
Yeah.
say,
Yeah.
you want to sit here? Calm down. Well, that's amazing.
Yeah,
All right, let's
yeah.
swing the mic back around. We're sharing mics tonight.
Yep.
All right, we have the class president.
The class president.
Sure do.
What is the class president's name?
Ryan Pilot. Same last name as Bill
That's
Pilot.
weird. That's weird how that works. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am I'm the second best because Kevin exists over there.
Wow.
That's right. Look at that. Look at
Mr.
that.
President.
Look at that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but you know, I started playing chess when I was in kindergarten because my brother learned how to play chess through that teacher my dad was talking about. And I'm the type of person that I can't let someone be better than me at anything, especially my brother.
Kevin is though.
Well, that's, you know, at a certain point you just you gotta have to accept it. Yes, but
right.
but yes, my brother was better, and I couldn't let that happen.
Mm,
So I
I
played
understand that.
I played a lot, and now he can't win ever.
Wow.
So it's
Now, were you on? Did you come in studio?
I've never yeah.
I remember his brother coming in, but I
Yep,
wasn't for
yep,
sure
yep.
if he came in or
This
not.
is my first time here, so
Was it? It was at the other building.
Our first
Drew
time.
was here for-
Yeah, Drew was here for like one of the times you were talking about the plume.
Yes,
he was part of
But
part of
when,
that
when I
group.
originally had you guys on, we were downtown.
Yeah, yes.
Did you go to that one?
no.
Okay.
We
I
like to
thought-
keep him in a box at home.
Yeah.
we let him out every now and then.
Every now and
So,
No, so yeah, and then yeah, I mean they've played incredibly well. These two guys are going to be on the same team in the high school division, and we have a realistic chance of actually winning the whole thing.
how many kids you got playing this year?
See, between both clubs, we're close to because we have a younger group of elementary school kids.
I remember you had that group in with you, and
Yes.
they're fun.
They're fun. Oh yes, oh yes. And
I
so
don't know how you do that though.
you little by little. That's all you can do. We got about 25 in that group, 25 in that
Wow.
group. And not everybody comes every week because you got sports and gymnastics and all sorts of different things going on.
But you're growing. It's growing.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. And then the older group, gosh, what are we? We're about the same size, about 20, 25, something like that in that area.
Well, it depends. So like we have a club that goes on in the high school. Every other Friday, there's a teacher, Mr. Marion, that'll let us go in and play. And there are a lot of high schoolers that go in, a lot more than you think. And I mean, it's not just like the nerdy kids. It's
Well, I mean, chess is a very complicated game, and it's a thinking man's game, and it's been around since the beginning of time, pretty much.
Pretty much, long time.
I heard something just the other night, not to stop you, that I think it was the NFL on some of their flights to and from games. Now the biggest thing to do is play chess against each other on the plane. So that's pretty cool. Keep mentally sharp, I guess.
Yeah, there's one player I forget his name. He was an offensive lineman for the Baltimore Ravens, and he's like a national master chess player.
That's incredible.
So yeah. So yeah, it's strangely. I mean, and over the pandemic, when you didn't have a lot of things to go do, a lot of people just learned
Picked
how to
up
play
games like
chess. Yeah.
Well, see,
So-
it's a memory game too, and thinking ahead. And I had trouble with the Simon game when we were kids, if you remember. So there's no way. And at this age now, forget it.
No, well, it's
2-3 moves ahead. I don't even know where I'm going next. So, what? How long have you been playing?
since I was in
Since you were in
kindergarten.
kindergarten, and your brother got you into it,
Yes,
pretty much.
I would say so. It was a mix. We got a chess set, and that had a lot to do with it.
Well, I know you You just walked into somewhere and said, I'm playing chess. So
Yep.
I that's incredible. What about you? How long have you been playing, and what made you interested in it? It's just something you thought you'd want to try to do, and you're naturally good at it too. I was naturally good at eating mud, I think, when I was your age. Kevin, what about you, sir? What got you interested in it, and how long you been playing?
So what I can remember was I had a computer at my house. There was like a pro.
Okay, yeah, talk in if you would. There was a
Yeah.
computer at your...
Yeah, there was a computer at my house when I was very little, and there was a program on it, and I just started playing it. And I think I was.
Yeah.
And then there was a teacher at South Elementary School, and he played chess during lunch every day, and I would go play.
So how long did it take before you beat him?
It took a few years. I can't exactly remember. All I remember was that it was very frustrating to lose every time I played against him.
But you kept at it.
But I kept at it. Yeah, and I think I was good enough to beat him. I was like 10, 11.
Wow.
I actually think you were a little bit younger than that. Like around second grade, you were able to beat him. Yeah, he beat you like 9 times out of 10, but you would beat him the 10th time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we get into the talking about the state championship, there's a lot involved with this. A lot of people involved, a lot of help in 2019, and you're going to need that much help with sponsors and everything this year.
Yes.
You want to hit on that a little bit?
Yeah. So, so a tournament of this size, we're going to have about 500 players. So we're able to put them all in the field house, which is great. But a couple things. We need to make sure we put tarps down on the floor to protect the court. It's brand new, right? Keep that nice.
Don't want to hurt that.
Yeah, don't want to hurt that. We have to set up tables and chairs. So basically, you've got to have a table like this, and set up all the boards and all that kind of stuff. All that happens the night before. Then everybody who's there to kind of support the kids, the parents, the coaches, everybody else. We're going to be using the the upstairs of the main gym as a waiting area, and the cafeteria, and probably maybe a little bit even in the hallways in between. So we'll set up tables and chairs for people to wait.
Seating up there.
Yeah.
Now, I think last time you said that when they're competing, that the parents and everything are not allowed in there. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yes. Yeah. Now, and the irony is that it prevents cheating. Okay.
Right. No, I get that. Yeah.
So the kids need to be able to concentrate. Parents can see moves, bad moves, whatever they can make unintentionally make noises, stuff like that. So it influences the game. So they keep the parents out of the playing area. But
makes sense. With
the field house, where you got that big glass window on the one side, you're going to just see all these parents with their noses up to the glass watching the games. So we've got to figure out how to handle that. But and everybody's really nervous, right? Because you don't know what's going on. You're rooting for your kid to win, and you have to wait till they come out and see kind of how the match went. Sometimes they're bouncing, they're on cloud 9 because they won. Sometimes they're destroyed because it didn't go their way, that kind of thing.
That happens.
It does. But the beautiful thing about chess, in my opinion, is it's not one of these things where, you win, lose, or draw because you earned it. And it's not like you don't keep score. You keep score, and so these kids, learn how to handle winning. They learn how to handle losing.
And that's important.
It is. Yeah. It is. And
perseverance, 10 years, 8 years or whatever.
Yeah.
Getting beat. I would have moved on to checkers or something. Sorry. It just.
I think all of them have learned. Mavis got to learn this year that you're going to lose a lot, but then those wins come, and it's amazing feeling. Yeah.
Now, what do you need help with as far as this year?
And
we're a month away.
We're a month away. Yeah. So people who are able to help us set up and clean up. So the night before, the Friday the night before. So that's Friday the 17th. It's St. Patrick's Day. But if you can help us set up the tables and chairs, that's wonderful. we still need a few volunteers to help us during the event itself. That's mostly like hospitality and helping with concessions, that kind of thing. Then, then kind of helping to clean up things afterward, putting, loading all the tables and chairs back in the trucks to take them back to where we rent them from. A big part of it is, I don't know if anybody's ever rented tables and chairs, but that gets expensive really fast. Yeah. So a lot of our fundraising is just to make sure we've got the equipment there, the tables and chairs that we need. So if people who can make a donation, we certainly appreciate it. We have a fund set up through the Community Foundation.
Okay.
And I've got a address and a QR code maybe we can post later if people are interested.
Or if they just want to contact the Community Foundation and say, I'd like to just go to the Artesian Chess Club.
Yeah, they'll know. Yeah, they'll know what to do with it. And the other thing that we do, which is I think kind of cool, is we've invited some of our local businesses to come and be there the whole day.
That's phenomenal.
So they set up a table, and
that's what's needed.
Yeah. And like last time, an example was Super Sports were selling T-shirts so they designed a logo for the championship and everything like that. And they had to keep coming back to the shop, and they were like finding whatever T-shirt they could that they could screen print. I think they sold out like 3 times over. So Fables and Fairy Tales was there. They had a great day, so they're coming back. Connie Etter takes pictures of the chess players and stuff like that. So she has a great day. This time Pam Hurst is going to come as well. Kind of Sterling Butterfly will be there to,
Have you talked to the girls at Hometown? Because they do have you guys went there and had their teas or boosted teas? I mean, that would fit right in for you guys, especially the ones that are playing a lot. That energy, focus.
Like all at once.
Well, but I mean, if they're gonna, if somehow they come down there and set up, they'd have to bring all their goods and set up all day. And sell the
that's
teas.
a great idea.
I think that would be awesome.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
I don't know if that would conflict with something the school has going on concession wise. Maybe not. I don't know what they sell hot dogs and Coke during the chess match.
We're going to have the concession stand open to do that, and then we're also working with the cafeteria to have things available. One of the things that is because a lot of people need to pay like with a credit card, so by going with the cafeteria, we can use the people can swipe and that kind of stuff, which is helpful.
Nobody carries cash anymore.
No. But yeah, it should be a really good day. Our goal is to kind of show things off.
This is a state championship right here in this community.
Yep.
And if you want to be involved with it, get a hold of Mr. Pilot, Community Foundation, or the high school, or I'm sure Mr. Bell will know, or Mr. Bowling will know. But get a hold of Beth. She's always knows everything about everything anyway, it seems like. So
very helpful, yeah.
She's got more irons in the fire that's allowed. I'm just telling you. This is a good event for our community and our kids.
Yes.
It's okay. Next year, does it go somewhere else, or does it chance it comes back?
Well, it probably won't come back next year.
They're planning already.
Well, yeah. I think we can be like on a 2-year rotation.
There you go.
So that's what we've asked for. They want to. There's two major. There's a state championship for teams, which is what we're hosting. And then they have another one that's for individuals, so everybody competes as an individual. And what they want to do is put one in the northern part of the state and the other one in the southern, central southern. Switch it up each year. So,
so it's team event on the 17th.
Correct. Yes.
18th. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Two person teams.
4-person teams.
4-person teams. Who's your other two?
Their names are Jackson Matthews and Carter Dawson.
Okay, so they didn't come tonight, so we can cheer for them as much. So.
No, they didn't.
We could fill the room with chess players if you wanted to.
Well, I was trying to think back when you showed up that one year in 19. Probably brought 20 people with you.
Well,
we were packed in that little room.
Right. I think we had about 8 kids, and then the parents.
Yes.
Surrounding them. Yeah, so we were all packed in there pretty good.
That's all right.
So.
Have to have you back for that. Well, all of them, because I say this. I saw Carl Gilbert's on. He's trying to put together a Bass Masters class for
I saw that.
The Morgan County, which is amazing. Bill Hamilton was on last night for Artesian Little League. Anything to keep these kids occupied, especially at an age like that. because if they slip through the cracks,
Yeah.
you know, it can go south real fast.
Right.
And the more you involve them and keep them structured and do things, that's good for them. And so that's why I'm like 12 years at it, man. That's some hard work from you to keep it going. And obviously you got two great boys, that maybe more. Those are the only two that I know.
Me too. That's the only two I know.
That you know for sure, right? So you've done something right there, you know.
Thank you.
And I don't hear enough about it. It's a state tournament being held right here in Martinsville. I know we discussed that in 19. There's not enough publicity for this major event going on right here at our high school.
Yeah.
I mean, they make a big to-do out of it when they have a regional basketball game here that we're not even in the regional. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And they have make a lot of noise of that, and I get that. Hey, this team and this team's playing here. We have a state championship chess tournament going on in our community.
Yes. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
That's big for our system and our
It is.
community.
It is. I'd love to do more publicity. I always feel like, man, what else could I do? But there's only so many hours in the day.
Well, right. I understand that completely. I know if we go down there and go live, we can't go in the room with the kids playing the game. But we'll have to set up somewhere
Yeah.
in the building, maybe interview them after the matches if they want to talk. I'm like you. When I was in sports, if I got beat, I don't want a camera in my face. I'm not a good interviewee after that. But sometimes you got to bite the bullet and say, yeah, hey, I messed up, or better player.
Yeah.
Ran into a guy like Kevin and he put it to me. So, but we'll at least go down there.
Yeah, that'd be
Maybe
wonderful.
carry the iPad and walk around and show people and get more people, because it's an all-day event, right?
It is.
What time does it start?
Starts at so people arrive around 8:00. They do kind of the rules, kind of instructions at 8:30. First round starts at 9, and then it'll go like the high schoolers probably won't finish until 5:36.
Wow!
So it's
all-day event.
It's a long day, and then what we'll do is when each there's a 3rd grade and under division and a 6th grade.
I was going to say how young we going here?
They're kindergartners that'll play. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
And they'd probably beat me. So
well, I mean, we had a couple.
there you go.
Look at that. That's perfect. Yeah, we've had kindergartners play and win and like tournaments that we play in. But it's so there's 3rd grade and under division, a 6th grade and under division, 8th grade and under division, a 12th grade under division. And then there's trophies for each of those groups. What we're going to do, which is going to be, I think, pretty cool, we're going to do the trophy presentations on the basketball court in the main gym.
Oh, okay.
So we'll pull the bleachers down on one side, and we'll have somebody announce the winners for each group when they're done, that kind of thing, to make it kind of exciting, kind of give it a bigger atmosphere.
And just correct me if I'm wrong. This is the first state tournament in chess since 2019. Or was it dampered? There
was what they held them last year.
Okay.
But they were a lot smaller.
Right.
And even this year we're not, like, you can tell that not all the clubs are back, not all the programs are back.
No, it's not all the way up and running.
Right. So it's coming back, but it takes time. You have to have teachers that at schools that are willing to give their time, and kids that get excited about it.
That's what I'm trying to say about you. Just like any coach of any sport or anything takes from your family, takes from what you got going on. You're dedicating your time and your effort to the kids and in the school, and that's not easy.
Not easy.
12 years of it. That's not easy.
But I get a lot out of it. I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it. It's like when I see these guys win, there's like no better thing. I mean, it's so cool to see. And even when they don't, it's like, that they're learning something.
Right.
So like helping them do that is that's awesome.
So you guys excited about the state tournament? Did you guys play in the 1 in 19? Did you guys compete in the 2019?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
So this would be your 2nd or 3rd?
In high school?
Overall?
Oh, we've played for a long time.
Really?
Yeah,
So you've been in multiple state tournaments?
We've been in almost all of them throughout our
And in 7th grade, what happened?
7th grade, we won.
You won it all?
We did.
State tournament?
We did.
You got the trophy?
Not with us.
So
we do.
Should have brought that in.
Look up there, that picture.
See it?
It was taller than us.
Wow.
Well, not me, but.
Not okay. Sorry. I said it was.
He's got you in height too, doesn't he?
It was.
So
It's-
throws that out.
You know, it's okay. Kevin can beat me in chess and be taller than me, but I'm better at everything. So
It's a friendly competition. I love
yeah,
it.
yeah.
What about you two? You excited? Well, swing him a mic if you would.
Oh, of course.
Thank you, sir. You've played in national tournaments though.
I have.
Yes. So is this no big deal to you to play in the state tournament?
It's a little exciting because it's my second year,
Right.
so I'm like excited to be second state, third state competition because not like them. I've played my whole.
Have you won a state competition yet?
I haven't won, but I've gotten.
Right. This could be your year. Are you excited? Are you ever excited? You just can't. You're just kind of mellow, aren't you? I bet your mom
I
can say
don't
different
know.
than that. Yeah.
He's a little more talkative.
Right. Once we turn the mics on, sometimes
It happens.
it happens.
So which was your when of the matches you won? Which one was your favorite? Yeah.
Whenever I faced the last match, I faced the sixth grader and I beat him. His reaction, I lost to you.
And what grade were you in?
Fourth. I'm still in fourth.
Yeah.
It's not like you stayed in fourth. That was just since you've been in fourth. Right. You're right. He's like, I'm still in fourth. You know? They won't let me out of fourth grade. So you beat a sixth grader.
Yeah.
That has to feel good.
His reaction was like, I lost to you.
That probably happens a lot, though.
It does. It
You
does.
run into a better player.
I've lost to sixth graders. I've lost to fourth graders.
Yeah, I'm
I've-
sure a sixth grader. I'm sure all four of these kids could beat me,
Oh.
so I'm not worried about that at all. Now you guys have a chess board,
Yeah,
so
we
to
do.
speak, set up. Now you guys have to. You're going to play a quick game. What is that called? Is it time game?
It's a blitz game.
Blitz game. Is that how the state tournaments are?
No.
They're not time.
Not time.
Well, they are for us.
Not time for
They're longer matches.
Yeah.
So there are special tournaments that are just in this format that we're going to demonstrate.
Well, you see the Casper, or I can't say think of his name, Kasparov or whatever. his name is.
Yeah, Magnus Carlsen.
They're hitting it. They're hitting it. They're
Yeah,
put move,
yeah.
hit, move, hit, move, hit,
Yeah,
move.
yeah,
And does it just happen that quick?
yeah. You're about to see it.
Okay, we're gonna.
We
I
have to
think
get. We have to get.
Beth's gonna
We have to
finagle some
stuff
cameras here
around a
for
little
us.
Yeah.
where you want.
We'll do what we're going to do is, so the way this works is each player has 3 minutes to play their match. So the entire game is going to
There you
last 6 minutes long.
Perfect, right there.
Okay, but one extra thing
That's
though,
perfect.
Yeah.
we do have plus 2 seconds.
Okay, so
So every time you hit the clock, you gain 2 seconds back.
what'll happen is you either win the game by checkmate, or if your time runs out, you lose.
No, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I was.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
trying to do the cameras here, and we got. I'll show you guys so you know. I'll put it up here as soon as I find my mouse. There we go. We got the chessboard, and we
Perfect.
still see the two contestants going at it. Here.
Yeah.
Team Kevin. That's all right. We're good. So
we'll win.
now,
It's okay.
now say again how this happens. I see the timers, the little red box on the far end.
Yep.
Okay. So somebody will move, and then you how many seconds you got?
Okay, so you have a set 3 minutes each side. So,
Okay.
So all your moves happen in those 3 minutes.
Wait a minute. For the match,
Yeah.
3 minutes.
He gets 3 minutes, I get 3 minutes. Plus every time I hit the clock, I get 2 seconds more.
That's what I was like, wait a minute.
So
So theoretically, if you're quick, you could say right around 3 minutes.
good, but you won't be playing very well if you do.
Right.
I mean, it's just how it is.
But you'll see these guys move very, very quickly. And
But how do you do that? How do you know? I mean, you guys have familiarity with each other, so you know probably he knows what you're going to do after your first move a lot, and you as well. What were you going to say?
am like think about.
I'm normally regretting the move that I just made, and that's what my thought is. So.
You just have to go with it. I mean, played it.
All right, let's begin. Who's the favorite here?
It's Kevin. Kevin's the favorite, but every once in a while, Ryan gets the
lightning
win
in the
out.
bottle.
Yeah,
Ryan for the win. I'm calling it right here.
I'm gonna have to move this out of the way.
Uh-oh, he's getting serious now. Look, Kevin's
And then you guys can
you guys can comment on
describe what you're seeing
Yes.
as they're doing it.
tell
I
us
vote Kevin.
tell us what they're doing when they're playing. All right, how do we decide who goes first?
White goes
White.
first.
White goes first.
Okay, I didn't know if there was a coin flip backstage that we missed out on or what. So, White goes first. Good luck.
All right,
Ready?
you ready? Yep.
Now, is this just natural to start here? I know I'm not supposed to talk, but
It's okay. You can talk.
4 moves in, and then all of a sudden it comes to a halt here for a
It
second.
does. It does, but not for very long.
The guy in the stands is going to talk too much. That's why I could
Yeah.
not be it. So there's your first piece. Take it, and then
Yep. Yeah, here.
oh, the one back. Yeah, that's minor. You hear a pin drop in here right now.
What do you think, Mavis? What's your take? Don't know.
You guys understand what each is trying to do at this
Yeah.
point?
I feel like
Can we
he
hit
has a
hit pause?
good structure, but I feel like he knows more what he's doing. Like before we started, he got it planned out in his head. I'm gonna go to this. I'm gonna...
Josie says black is winning.
Yes, that's what.
I just feel like because he looks like he has a plan. Like already getting his queen out, that's pretty risky. He's taking.
She's doing good commentary. Just keep going.
I feel like he's just throwing moves out right out of the blue.
It's a game of give and take, though, isn't it? You're trying to put the opponent in a position where they have to take a piece of yours, where you're setting it up to take a
Yes.
piece of theirs.
Yes. Yes. And
A
sometimes,
more important piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're trying to draw your opponent in one direction so you can open up things in another.
Sure.
So it's like why generals in the military play chess.
Exactly.
So will you continue having your classes even all school year?
We go through spring break. And yeah, so that's right around the time that the team tournament is. Mostly because then with spring sports, then most of the kids are involved in other things, and we just don't, we don't have enough that can come. And we need a break, So, but then we also, I should mention too, is there's a Foxcliff. There's a chess club that started up in Foxcliff.
Really?
Yeah, and it's open to anybody in the community that is interested and wants to play chess. So that's.
Well, I've seen the shirt.
Yeah.
I like that. So.
Yeah.
Do you know when or where?
So it's every other Thursday, and it's at the Manor House.
So are you the instructor or teacher, or are you just part of it?
I'm just part of it.
Who's the individual in charge of that?
So Steve Maney and Joe Hovish are the two that started it, and they put up a sign here locally, like I saw it at Fables and Fairy Tales, and I just said, hey,
I'll do it.
yeah, like I bring the chess sets because I got lots of them.
What's the most expensive chess set you got? Got to ask that. I've seen some on Pawn Stars that they brought in there that are just. You're like, those are phenomenal.
Yeah, I don't have anything super expensive.
You get the World War II ones and the thing high polished and the even further back the Chinese boards and things like that, and you're just like, holy cow, those are magnificent.
Yeah, they're beautiful, but like we actually use our chess sets, so I don't want to ruin something.
It's just not a showpiece.
Yeah, someday I'll get one of those, but not until they're old enough not to throw the pieces across the room when they lose.
Right? Is there any of that?
I just lose now.
Oh yeah.
You're probably going to now. He's got you pinned.
That's not a pin, but
That's
I meant a fork. He's got either.
Wait, no, it's not a fork because that's not the key.
Carl,
I'm not meaning
Carl
that.
Gilbert
I mean,
just
like,
asked,
he's
do
got-
you ever need more seats for the kids?
I think
We got them in auction
That's
time
not
to
a
time.
fork because it's got to be the key there.
To donate.
Wait,
Carl, are you talking
bad,
to
bro.
It's just
Mr.
wants
Pilot
to be
for the
two
chess?
so bad.
pieces
Chess,
that he can
kids?
take, and he has to save one of
More seats for the kids. We get them in auction time to time. You know, he's got chairs, basically, is what
The
he said.
fork's not between.
Yeah.
The
It says
fork's,
sets, not
the fork's
sits.
between
What'd I
the
say,
king and
seats?
the queen.
You said seats.
Sets. I'm sorry.
Oh.
That's what I get for half.
It's called something.
Chess sets.
I mean,
No.
And seats, maybe.
and
probably.
seats.
He's got an auction house.
Hey, I would love to see a lot of like. We tend to use the type of set that's on the screen there because this is what they'll use in competitions.
Right.
But yeah, I don't turn down a good chess set.
I got
You know,
money on
so
black,
yeah, if they come in, let
Carl,
me know
if you
and
get
I'll
some in, get a hold of myself or Bill, and,
Yeah.
and I'll track
yeah,
Bill down.
love to. Yeah,
That's awesome, Carl. Thank you.
yeah, thanks.
So are we getting down to the nitty gritty here?
Yeah, they are.
They're flying
It's
now.
where like they don't have very many.
They're like.
Dude, I saw it.
He's not a good position.
he doesn't have a good move, Mavis. He's just pushing me through, so I lose.
Exactly.
Yeah, maybe that you could do that. That helps.
He doesn't have very many.
Yeah, you just win. I have nothing. It's fine though.
Are you guys gonna keep going?
No, I'm not gonna keep going.
could've
Look,
moved
look,
Is that it?
look,
Yeah,
lose?
that's it. That's
look,
it. He
Look, I lose.
You could have moved the bishop over here.
It doesn't matter.
Ryan resigned. He was like, "There's no way that."
You can't resign.
So how long
That's
was that? Was that a
fine.
3-minute game max, maybe?
It's a 50.
Yeah, did they?
We played about 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I ran all the way down, and Kevin at 158, but
Awesome.
That's
That's great.
that.
that was quick, very quick. I'd still be on my second move, contemplating life. I'd be in trouble.
But yeah, I mean, for our club is open to kids that go to Martinsville schools.
My move was
So,
so good. I didn't
uh,
even see it.
Pretty much, if you know a child that's interested,
Beth says, "Way to go, everyone!" So
my Beth.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Hi.
I don't know why it's not popped up here since you put that. Oh, I see.
Because I pinned it.
You pinned it.
I
Threw me
see.
There's Beth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they don't have to know how to play chess at all?
No, we'll teach them. We'll teach them the basics, and then these guys can teach them the more expert stuff. Really, the way they learn is by playing each other. And so we try to make it fun. You know, you can kind of tell a little bit here. It's not like we go into a room and they're quiet and don't talk. It's usually like
we have fun.
yeah.
Now, normally, will you communicate back and forth during the game,
Yeah.
or is there not talking at all? I mean, not talking in the tournament against each other.
It depends.
Are you guys giving each other grief back and forth on moves and?
Sometimes.
Well, so like for us, like if there's a move that's really good and it seems like there's not a lot to do, we might like go back a little bit, find like a better path.
Right.
Yeah, it's AKA I let Ryan take moves back.
Hey, it's not just me. Like, happens with you too, Kevin.
Wow.
So I don't think I've lost to Ryan in about 3 or 4 months. Play every Wednesday, and sometimes Thursday.
So he's due. He's due for a win.
Any day
Yep.
now.
Yeah.
Any day now.
Okay. So what happens during the tournament?
So it'll be set up as basically 4 of us against 4 of the other team, and you need 2.5 wins for your team to like count as a win because it's a team tournament, right?
Okay.
Even if you won your game, like your teammates don't win, you still lose
You're
the
out.
round. Yeah.
So are all 4 of you playing at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you get a half win?
You draw.
The
Makes
draw's
sense.
like what?
Makes sense.
So basically, if we get 2 wins and the other guys get 2 wins, it's a draw for the
Okay.
round.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And then they'll play depending on how each division has kind of the different number of rounds, but they will probably play 4 or 5 rounds in the state finals, and then whoever wins the most rounds as a team wins the
title.
yeah.
What are your thoughts going into this? We got a good chance.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say this is probably the best chance we have. It might be this year.
Since when we did win,
Mhm.
even then though, I think right now we stand better than we did then. We got a little lucky that year. I'll put it
Yeah.
that way.
Sometimes luck is needed.
Because that year, in that final round, we both lost. We were the ones that lost first, and he's the best player, and I'm the second best player. And
That's why it's team sport, though.
exactly,
Your buddies
exactly.
picked you up.
And the other 2 were both losing. They were both down in their games,
And came back and won.
and they both came back and won.
Phenomenal.
And the way it worked out, we were the winners, and it was pretty cool.
When is their first match, or do we know that yet?
There will be basically 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
So pretty much everybody's playing at the same time.
Yeah.
First round, whatever,
Yeah.
second round.
Yeah,
whatever.
the way it goes, the younger kids tend to play faster, so they don't. It's not like we'll play round 1 and when everybody's done, then everybody can come in and play round 2. They'll actually seat as soon as everybody in your division is done, then they'll pair the next round and then they'll come in.
Keep moving.
Yeah, so older kids will play longer, and so they finish later. Younger kids will they'll finish probably like 4 in the afternoon. These guys will go another couple hours.
Of course, they don't.
Right.
So-
Yeah.
once they get the winner, they
Yeah.
announce it. Then.
Yeah, because people, it's kind of a tiring day, so you want to go back to the hotel, jump in the pool, go get dinner, that kind of stuff, that kind of thing. So
Yeah, it's very cool. It's a state championship.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
18th of March.
18th of March.
And if you're out there and you're willing to help, and you want to help,
Yes.
Beth posted she pinned it to the chat. Get on there and see if you want to help out. And
That's to make a donation.
okay, but I
Well-
mean, you can probably track it down and get a hold of somebody to help though too.
Yes. Yeah.
So-
I mean, it's artesianchess@gmail.com
Right.
is my email address.
So you need donations, you need
Yeah,
helpers.
I mean, we've gotten some amazing donations already. So Bourne Oliver Coffee have given us a nice sponsorship.
Really?
Yes.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, it was great. Visit Morgan County's given us a nice, because we're bringing a lot of people to town. So want to thank them. We just got a donation for the Foxcliff Golf Club. They're giving us some money,
That is
which
where
is great.
See, that's why when you pin that, it throws that thing. That's where our golf outing is out at Foxcliff.
Yeah.
Doug does such a wonderful job out there.
Yeah, well, he's great with about kids programs too.
And he did.
so,
He started the junior golf thing.
Yeah.
Any you guys in that? That's another very mind testing sport right there. Is golf. You take your clubs and snap them. Trust me.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. I hit that ball straight. Not going to happen.
also too is so we did put a post on Porch Time about donations, and we got quite a few just people that are interested and just gave just a little bit of money, and
That's awesome.
honestly that's incredible. We love that.
Everything
and want to
helps.
thank everybody out there for for helping us out. Like our goal is to pay it back, like through showing off our town, what makes Martinsville great, that kind of thing. And we're going to do our best to send everybody around to kind of check out our stores and restaurants and everything while they're here.
Right.
Because our goal is that when they want to move to Central Indiana, that this is the place that they want to live.
And see, we need more of that. I'm telling you, you have. I'm sure you have. We've got 4 in here tonight. You have a phenomenal group of kids. If it's anything like the 2019 group, great bunch of kids. Got a great coach, teacher, and you're all about the community and the kids. We need more of that in our community, and that's very important.
Yeah. It's not. It's. I mean, for me, it just makes sense. Like
Right.
it's what we do. But and also too is just I think when you see these kids and what they're doing, right? It makes me hopeful.
Right.
I mean, honestly. So you tend to hear about the bad news, but kids like this that are doing some really great things, they don't get a lot of coverage, right?
Right.
So it's worth celebrating.
College aspirations for either one of you? Where are we going?
So I'm going to Purdue, Porch, for data science. And,
Okay.
yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Or at least hopefully. Yeah.
Are you going to IU naturally?
No. So I'm not entirely sure yet. As of right now, I'm going to actually University of Wisconsin.
Really?
Yeah, that's my top place right now.
Madison.
Yeah, I that's one of the places I've been accepted so far. There are other places I applied to just see. You always have to apply to those crazy places just for that little shot.
It's your one shot. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I had one go up to Indianapolis, and one went to beauty school, and one went to IU.
Mm-hmm.
And she got offers from just about everywhere. And I said, "Hey, talk to every one of them. You never know what
Exactly.
So she had fun with it, but
yeah, but I want to go into political science and finance. So I want to be lawyer Ryan.
So was Purdue your number one?
Yeah, that was
Great.
mine. It's also the school that my sister went to.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
You got family that went there already.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What about you two? What's your goals to get to? What grade you in?
I'm in 5th, and when I grow up, I want to be in like the medical field or an entrepreneur.
I think you're well on the way. You have this gift to do whatever you want just at the drop of a hat. So
Yeah, sing, do violin or something. Be like, okay, here we go.
and the other one's camera shy all of a sudden.
Untie my shoe.
Of course, gotta do that.
That's hilarious. What are your hobbies? What either one of you two hobbies that you do other than chess?
I sketch anime, and I used to do wrestling.
Really?
Yeah, I broke my collarbone, never came back. Dad wouldn't let me.
That's probably a good enough reason to move on.
I did
Something else.
softball in the fall, or baseball, I can't remember which.
What about the quiet guy now?
I
Talk
like
loud
to-
for us.
I like to do soccer.
Soccer. There you go.
I'm also signing up for violin at Bell, so
There you go. Right there. That's perfect. Now we can hear you.
yeah.
Sign up for violin. I mean,
Next
you
year.
already know how to play.
Yeah,
I mean,
so just picked it up like, ooh, I can do this.
so are they on the same team at the state?
So Mavis will represent Brooklyn.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's right, because it goes by school,
It
doesn't
does
it?
go by school. Yeah.
That's right.
So we have Brooklyn and Bell represented as
It was
well
like
as high
this
school.
last time, wasn't it?
Yep.
I remember
Yep.
this.
Yep. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a Green Township team for the first time.
Mm.
The second time, they'll be bigger, and we'll have a lot of available people to do
I'm not
next
in
time.
this bit.
Well,
I'm not
next
in your guys'
next
grade.
next year for Bell, he's thinking he'll be at Bell next year, and so
Me and Big.
yeah, then we might have a super team because we right now a lot of our players are kind of at different schools, and
Right.
so like when they can all come together in the same team next year at Bell, they might be pretty good. Yeah, I'm
That'd be interesting.
Kind of like excited about that.
Beth has to leave us. We're almost done anyway. So, anything you want to add or say anything before we?
No,
wind it down?
I'm appreciative of the time to come in and chat again, and really appreciative of everybody that's helping us already. And this is home. This is a great town,
Right.
and love showing it off. And I think this is a really neat event. And I ask everybody to be nice. Like when you see people here from out of town, be yourselves, show them around,
Right.
ask them to come back. Because that's what we're trying to do.
Ask them if they're lost. They need directions.
Right. Kids, anybody want to add anything or say anything? You two go first. In closing, got anything you want to add?
Sign up for the chess club. Have fun.
There you go.
When
That's
will it
awesome.
start up next year?
So we'll start up probably usually it's like right around September 1st that we get going again.
Right,
But
start of
if
school year.
there's still time, we still got a couple of weeks. If you want to come out and play,
Check it out, right.
we'll teach you. Yeah.
Yeah, like Bill and his wife are a great coach, and they taught me like everything I knew. Just sit down and watch, be like, okay, this is how we do
You
it.
taught me everything I knew, and I just watched them play for 10 minutes. And then I started playing. Got anything you want to add?
No.
No? Okay. Slide the mics around to the gentleman here. We'll let Kevin go first, and
Yeah.
we'll close it with the class president.
All right.
See, you got that on.
Yeah.
Is he at the same grade?
Yeah, we're both
Well, there
seniors.
you go.
seniors.
So,
Well, but it's not about what he has on me and what I have on him.
Yeah.
It's just you just happened to point out there were two things that both came up, and I had to feel a little good
Kevin, how
about
long has it been?
myself.
3 months? Is that what you said?
Yeah, like 3 or 4
Okay.
months.
Just clearing your head.
All right, thank you. Anyway, go ahead, Kevin.
So basically, really, all I hope is that, like, after we graduate, the high school team can continue. Even if they're not as good this year, hopefully we'll still have a team going. They'll continue because
With the longevity for the program,
Yeah.
right?
Because I've been playing since kindergarten, and I really love the program and our team and everything.
That's awesome.
And that's just my really only hope.
Yeah, I mean to
Mhm.
kind of go along, we kind of broke everybody thought, this is I lost for words at the moment, but pretty much when we were in elementary school, there were some trophies. There were some times where that teacher that he took the team and they went and they performed and they only ever did so well. And we just shattered everyone's expectations, and we always have. And I mean, from what we've built, I would just love to see that continue
Keep growing.
because we can't push that anymore.
You guys can be ambassadors of the game and come back and promote, though, and
Well,
you know what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, for at least the next 4 years, for the most part, we're going to be
Yeah.
Out of town.
exactly
Way up there in Madison.
Or Lafayette.
Yeah. And Lafayette. You could be driving home and pick him up, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, that'd be so fun!
right on the way.
I'd love that car ride with Kevin.
Well, young people. I don't want to say kids. You guys, wish you nothing but the best during the tournament. You'll probably see us there. We'll probably be coming around with an iPad and going live and sharing.
Shattered screen.
The one with the shattered screen, yes. We'll be sharing with the community what's going on over the high school because this is a huge event. I think these two understand it, but you guys may not. Not every town in the state gets to hold a state championship at any level, and this is good stuff for our community. So, and thank you guys for being a part of it and doing as well as you have, and good luck to you.
Mom wants to say something.
Hey, Mom, you
But I'm
wanna say
sneaking
something?
out. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, okay. Come on up here. We've got a parent that wants to say something. Or do you want to sit?
Oh yeah, do you want
camera?
to be seen? Oh, come on, come on.
Sit down, go,
It's
come on.
fine.
There's only 5 viewers. You're fine.
Whoa, whoa,
Whoa.
whoa. Hey.
5,000. She meant to say.
So I just want to reach out to parents and say this is a really, really, really incredible program.
Move a little closer to the mic.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Please don't embarrass.
This is a very incredible program. I want to say thank you to Bill and his wife. They absolutely go above and beyond for our kids, whether it's making sure that they get to the matches, giving them rides, being very patient with them and teaching them.
Which is probably the fun part.
It is, yeah. And, you know, when we started, Bill was like, you know, they'll beat you one day. And I also have a son that's in 2nd grade, and they both beat me.
4-move checkmate.
Yes. But I feel like, you know, things like the wrestling, the softball, the basketball gets a lot of attention, and we kind of don't get the attention we deserve.
Sure.
And, you know, they do. Not just the kids, but the coaches. They put a lot of heart and a lot of effort into this. And like Bill said, it takes a lot of time away from home life and stuff. And
Yes, it does.
they do incredible with this, and I really encourage parents to give this a shot because sometimes they like to be away from home. But definitely give this a shot. Like Bill said, I don't think that we get the attention that we deserve. So I want to really encourage the parents to come out, come to this tournament, see what it's about, because when I first heard of it, I'm like, yeah, I don't think my kids will play chess, and they love it.
She's natural.
So if you're a parent, please come to this, come support us. This is our schools that we are representing. Come meet our coaches because they are incredible, and come see what we're doing.
Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, Bill.
Thanks,
Can't
Kevin.
wait for March. Anything else you need, let us know. We can try to
appreciate it.
help.
Yeah, thank you.
Carl's going to keep an eye out for sets. I tried to have him get us seats, but he's doing sets. So.
Seats would
Seats
help
or
too.
sets, either way.
I need all the help I can get. No, Kevin, thank you. I really appreciate all the support. You know, past few years, it's meant a lot. So
Well,
thanks.
I played football. I know, and I know the big 3 sports seem to get the most of the attention, but as you get older, you realize there's so many other kids doing so many other things that are just important to that group and to the high school than any other athletic team going out there.
They're all important.
Yep.
I mean, and they can reinforce each other. I
Yep.
mean, like a lot of athletes play chess because, I mean, you think about a baseball player has to be thinking 5 moves ahead, right?
100%.
What play do I need to make and where does it need to go?
That's the key to baseball is outsmarting your opponent
right.
all the way up and down the line.
So this is good practice for them, you know?
Right.
So it's all good. It all reinforces it. It's
I mean, I look at the decathlon teams that won the state tournaments and the golf teams that won. We've won so many state tournaments at those levels. Makes our school look good.
Yeah.
Sure, we'd love to win one in football and basketball and
Yes.
baseball,
Yes.
but we have won state titles and dominated girls golf and the decathlon team every year. There for Mr. Babbitt did a heck of a job. Seemed like every year he was in the state finals. So anyway, good luck to y'all. We will be in touch. And thank you guys for tuning in tonight. And for those that'll pop on later and watch it, love you guys. Tomorrow night we are downtown, and then Wednesday night I'll be at J2 with the I think the dance team and the J2 kids. So
awesome.
another good group. Thanks guys for coming in.
Thanks.
Of course. Thanks.